guys, got a new video out for you today. So today we're going to check out Assetto Corsa Evo, Evo, and just looking at the performance really, and my thoughts on the game at early access. So let's go through my settings at the moment. Yeah, so we're running at 3440 by 1440, 2K. These settings in, I'll show you. So we're not using any upscaling. Got A on 2. We've selected texture pool size just to optimize everything of the VRAM that I have, which is 24 gigabytes on the VRAM, which is good for this game, just to fully, use all the memory of the card. Why not? And yeah, we're just gonna do a few laps in Sega Laguna in this Audi, right? Let's get it going. So as you can see, the frames, top, bottom, in the left hand corner there, 65, 60. What a bloody hell is this? Anyways, yeah, so the game as it stands is not very optimized, and that's because it's in early access, which makes total sense. So this is not the final. It's not the final version of the game, so you've got to get that in your head. And I know a lot of people in the forums are a bit pissed off about this, but it's early access, yeah, and we're months away from the final complete edition. But as for now, let's get the positives out there. The handling, the force feedback. I went to Fanatec's forum, I put in the settings into the game, in-game settings, and dialed them in my CSL DD, and the game worked fantastic. I hadn't messed with anything else. The only thing I have messed is per car, so just lowering and upping the force feedback per car to my acquired taste. Now, that for me is spot on. Like, I could just pick up a game, dial in the settings, and I'm playing it, and it feels amazing. That's a really good sign of, for things to come. And I'm happy with this force feedback. I think it's probably the best force feedback out the box at the moment, without no custom files, no nothing, straight from the devs into the game. Works wicked. You can feel the weight of the car, you can feel the things going on with the tyres. It's not even finished and it feels this good, so that's a positive from this early access. And I feel like Konos is actually just giving a little tickle of what's to come. So the visuals are brilliant as well, and yeah, what can I say? Visuals are good, the force feedback's good, the sound is spot on as well. This Audi sounds amazing. So yeah, he's just giving a little tickles of the things that matter. Just the core and the foundation of what this game's going to be. We can't judge it all. Can't judge the game as being rubbish or disliking it, because it's early access. It's ridiculous, man. If people are just going to refund it, it's stupid. Wait for the updates, chill out, and just let the content drop. But as for now, man, it's actually quite fun just going around the goddamn circuit, even though the AIs are rubbish. What are we meant to do? Just whinge, sit there and whinge about things that are wrong, or we're going to look at the positives. And this game is, it's got positives there, man. It's got the core, which is brilliant, and all the things are going to get better. But as for the performance at the moment, it is somewhat worrying. I mean, I'm using 99% of my GPU here, and I'm getting like, it was 60 frames at the grid, and I've only got 5 cars on the grid. That's because it crashes to the desktop if you go over 5 cars, so it's a bit weird, but that's just a bug in general. But it's quite taxing on the card. I mean, I've got everything ranked up. I've got the texture pool up, and that's gonna basically load the textures onto the GPU so it prevents pop-ups and it keeps everything static. So this is a good thing. If you got the VRAM, it's great. If you got 16 gigabytes, it's probably going to be a bit rubbish for you at the moment, but the textures and everything's not optimized yet. So once we get to a stage where the game is coming out, they will probably look into, you know, optimizing textures, and then we're going to see probably 13, 14 gig being used on the graphics cards. So not too worried. It does look worrying at the moment. I mean, look, I'm using 16 gig of VRAM, and it's kind of a bit, you know, I would be a bit worried if my card was, you know, 16 gig, and that obviously might slow down the frames once you have VRAM limitations. But overall, everything seems pretty fine. The VR support from day one, I think that was a bit of an error for them to come out and say, like, you know, from day one we can play VR, because I've tried it and the frames are just stupid. It's put people off. So the confidence they need to grow as a dev team. I don't just force things out and which are rushed. The core mechanics at the moment need to be the priority at the moment, and everything else will fall in. We can't just say the VR's from day one is going to be, you know, you can jump in, because there's no point saying that if it's just not, it's not comfortable to be in 40 frames per second. It just doesn't make any sense to actually say that VR support from day one is going to be fine. So I think they messed up there. And at the end of the day, we don't want to mess with people's confidence buying this game, because it's just not good for the game in general, is it? So anyways, yeah, so far the core things of the game are in there. It feels like they're merging Forza, like Horizon, you know, like the open world, and they're going to merge sort of like the career aspects of Gran Turismo 7, and that is just a win. Also, like, it's gonna you're gonna have like an academy for this game, so you'll be able to unlock licenses, and in Gran Turismo that is a big thing. So if they can do that with the open world, with these physics and the graphics and VR support, this is the ultimate game. This is the ultimate game. It's got the road cars, got the racing cars, it's got everything in there. So this is going to be the ultimate game, the GOAT, if they can pull it off. Obviously, we want the online aspect of it as well to be top notch. There's so many things they can do with this game. The foundation is solid at the moment. I've just lost it. I've just gone off the circuit there. AI are on 100% here, so they seem to be slipping away from me. But anyways, that's just a little summary of my thoughts of this game and its early access. If you're hesitant to buy it and you're looking at reviews, I'll just say to you, just go ahead and buy it, yeah. If you got a weak graphics card, you might want to just wait, but just make sure you buy it, yeah, to see development of the game, because it is really intense on the GPU and the computer in general. But yeah, they're my thoughts, and I'm going to be out on this one, so I will see you on the next video. Please like, subscribe if you like this content. Cheers, I am out.